The return. The first sign came through the Deep Space Monitoring Station in Chile. Dr. Sarah Chen stared at her screen, watching the pattern repeat itself. After 15 years of searching the cosmos for intelligent life, she'd learned to recognize cosmic background noise from something more deliberate. This was definitely deliberate. "Director Martinez, you need to see this," she called across the control room. The older man walked over, coffee in hand, expecting another false alarm. His expression changed when he saw the data. "How long has this been transmitting?" Martinez asked, setting down his mug with trembling hands. "Started 47 minutes ago. The signal's origin is approximately 12 light-years away, moving toward us at..." Sarah paused, double-checking her calculations. "That can't be right, it's moving at near light speed." Martinez grabbed the emergency phone. Within hours, every major government and space agency on Earth knew about the signal. The message, when decoded, was simple but chilling. "We are returning for what is ours." President Elena Rodriguez stood before the United Nations Assembly, her voice steady despite the weight of her words. "The signal contains specifications for technology we've been using for the past 200 years. The fusion reactors, the quantum computers, even our medical nanobots, all based on artifacts we discovered buried in Antarctica in 2127. The room erupted in whispers. Everyone knew about the Antarctic discovery. But the official story had always been that human scientists had developed the technology independently after studying the ancient artifacts. "They're coming back," Rodriguez continued. "And they want their technology returned." General David Kim, head of Earth's Unified Defense Force, leaned forward in his chair. "Madam President, how do we know their intentions are hostile?" "We don't," Rodriguez admitted. "But we must prepare for all possibilities. Our entire civilization is built on their technology. We can't simply hand it back." 3 months passed in tense preparation. Humanity's space fleet, powered by the very technology the aliens sought to reclaim, positioned itself in defensive formations around Earth. Scientists worked frantically to understand more about their mysterious benefactors, while diplomats prepared for first contact. The alien ship arrived exactly when predicted. It was massive, a crystalline structure that dwarfed Earth's largest vessels. It settled into orbit around Earth without any apparent propulsion system, its surface shifting and flowing like liquid mercury. Commander Jack Harrison stood on the bridge of Earth's flagship, the UES Resilience. His crew watched in awe as the alien vessel hung motionless in space. "Open a channel," he ordered. "Let's see what they want to say." The view screen flickered to life, revealing beings that defied human expectation. They were tall, ethereal creatures with translucent skin that revealed intricate patterns of light flowing beneath. Their faces were vaguely humanoid but elongated, with large eyes that seemed to see beyond the physical realm. "Humans of Earth," the lead alien spoke, its voice resonating directly in their minds rather than through the communication system. "We are the architects. 2,000 of your years ago, we seeded your world with our technology as part of an experiment. The time has come to reclaim what is ours." Harrison stepped forward. "I am Commander Harrison of the United Earth Fleet. We're willing to discuss this matter, but you must understand, the technology you left has become integral to our civilization. We've built upon it, improved it, made it our own." The architect's expression remained unreadable. "Improved? Impossible. Our technology is perfect, unchangeable. You were meant to be caretakers, nothing more. You will return what belongs to us." "With respect," Harrison replied, "we've done more than caretake. We've evolved beyond your original designs. Our fusion reactors now operate at efficiencies you never achieved. Our quantum computers have broken computational barriers your specifications said were impossible." The alien's luminous eyes narrowed. "Show us." Over the next hours, Earth's scientists demonstrated their advances. Dr. Chen presented the breakthrough in quantum entanglement communication. Dr. Petrov showed the bio-neural interfaces that allowed human minds to directly control technology. Each presentation seemed to disturb the architects more. Finally, the lead architect spoke again. "This is unexpected. You have corrupted our pure designs with your primitive understanding. This cannot be allowed to continue. Corrupted? Harrison's voice hardened. We've enhanced them. We've taken your foundation and built something greater. Your technology is no longer yours alone. It's become part of human evolution. The architect's form seemed to pulse with agitation. You misunderstand your place in the cosmos. We are your superiors. We gave you these gifts, and we can take them away. Actually, Dr. Chen interjected from her station, you can't. Our analysis shows your technology has fundamentally bonded with human physiology. Our neural pathways have adapted to interface with quantum systems. Our cells incorporate your medical nanobots as natural components. Removing this technology would kill billions. The bridge fell silent. The implications were clear. Humanity and alien technology were now inseparable. The architects had created something they hadn't anticipated, a species that didn't just use their tools, but had become one with them. This is unacceptable, the architect declared. If you will not, return our technology willingly, we will take it by force. Harrison squared his shoulders. We won't let you destroy our civilization. The technology may have been yours once, but we've earned the right to keep it through 2 centuries of innovation and integration. We're not the primitive species you left behind. The alien ship began to pulse with energy, its crystalline structure resonating with increasing intensity. Alarms blared across the human fleet as weapon systems detected massive power buildups. All ships, defensive positions, Harrison commanded. Shields to maximum. Show them what human determination looks like. As the first energy discharge erupted from the alien vessel, Earth's fleet responded with technologies the architects had never imagined. Weapons that bent space-time, shields that existed in multiple dimensions simultaneously, and tactical systems guided by human intuition enhanced by quantum processing. The battle for Earth's future had begun. The architects had returned for their lost technology, but they were about to discover that humanity had evolved far beyond their control. The student had not just matched the teacher, they had surpassed them. In the depths of space, as energy, weapons lit up the darkness, humanity stood united. They would not surrender their evolution. They would not give up what they had built. The architects wanted their technology back, but Earth had a different message. We are no longer yours to command. The first phase of the conflict ended in a stalemate, both sides reassessing their positions. The architects retreated to the edge of the solar system, their confidence shaken by humanity's unexpected resistance. Earth's forces maintained their defensive positions, knowing this was just the beginning. President Rodriguez addressed the world from the United Nations. Today, we showed the universe that humanity will not bow to anyone. We've taken the gifts left to us and made them our own. We've proven that human creativity, determination, and spirit can transform any challenge into an opportunity. The architects may have started our journey, but we'll decide where it leads. As cities across Earth erupted in celebration, the real challenge was just beginning. The architects were regrouping, and humanity knew they would return with new strategies. But humans had something their creators hadn't counted on: the ability to adapt, evolve, and surpass any limitation. The first round belonged to Earth. Now they prepared for whatever came next. Part 2. Beyond Control. The architect's ship hung at the edge of the solar system like a crystalline predator, waiting. 3 days had passed since the initial confrontation, and Earth's defensive fleet maintained constant vigilance. In the command center of the UES Resilience, Commander Harrison studied the tactical displays while his senior staff gathered for an emergency meeting. What have we learned about their technology? Harrison asked, turning to Dr. Chen. She pulled up a holographic display showing the alien vessel's energy patterns. Their ship operates on principles we're just beginning to understand. It's not just a vessel. It's a living quantum construct, capable of existing in multiple dimensional states simultaneously, Dr. Petrov added. More importantly, we've discovered something about the technology they left on Earth. It wasn't meant to help us advance. It was designed to prepare us. Prepare us for what? Harrison asked. though he suspected he already knew the answer. Harvest, Petrov replied grimly. The artifacts weren't gifts, they were seeds. The architects planned to return once humanity had fully integrated the technology, then extracted along with our enhanced biological components. We were never meant to be partners. We were meant to be living repositories for their upgraded systems. The revelation sent shockwaves through Earth's leadership. President Rodriguez convened an emergency session with world leaders and military commanders. The truth was more horrifying than anyone had imagined. Humanity had been cultivated as a biological upgrade system for an alien species. They see us as walking hard drives. General Kim summarized bluntly. They want to download not just their original tech but all our improvements along with our enhanced neural pathways. Then we give them something they didn't expect, Rodriguez declared. We show them that humans are more than the sum of their programming. Back in space, the architects made their move. Smaller vessels began departing from the main ship. Not attack craft, but something far more insidious. These pods scattered throughout the solar system, each one beginning to broadcast a specific frequency. On Earth, the effects were immediate. People with the highest integration of alien technology, scientists, military personnel, medical professionals, began experiencing strange symptoms. Their implants and neural interfaces started resonating with the alien signal. Dr. Chen clutched her head as pain shot through her skull. They're trying to activate some kind of dormant programming, she gasped. The technology, it's responding to their commands. But something unexpected happened. Instead of taking control, the alien signal triggered something else entirely, a massive evolutionary leap. Across Earth, humans with integrated technology began experiencing rapid cognitive enhancement. Their minds expanded, processing information at unprecedented speeds, making connections that defied conventional understanding. Harrison watched in amazement as his crew members' eyes began to glow with the same luminescence as the architects'. But unlike the aliens' cold light, human eyes burned with warm, vibrant colors: gold, blue, green, and violet. Sir? His tactical officer reported, her voice carrying new harmonics. I can see their entire battle plan. Every contingency, every strategy. Their minds are open to us now. The tables had turned. Humanity's unique neural plasticity, combined with emotional depth and creative thinking, had transformed the architect's technology into something entirely new. Humans weren't just using the tools. They had become something beyond their creators. Comprehension. The lead architect's image appeared on every screen, its composure finally broken. What have you done? This is not possible. Our technology cannot be altered in this way. Dr. Chen, her eyes now glowing with golden light, stepped forward. You made one crucial mistake. You designed your technology for beings who think in straight lines, in pure logic, but humans think in curves, in emotions, in dreams. We didn't just integrate your technology, we taught it to feel. The human fleet began to move, but not in attack formation. Instead, they created a complex pattern in space, their ships becoming nodes in a vast network. Energy began to flow between vessels, creating a lattice of light that expanded toward the architect ship. Impossible, the architect whispered. You're creating a collective consciousness, but maintaining individual identity. This violates the fundamental laws of our technology. Harrison smiled. Your laws, not ours. You see, that's what makes humans special. We don't just follow rules, we rewrite them. We take what exists and ask, what if? The energy lattice reached the architect vessel, and for the first time in their long history, the aliens felt something they had never experienced: wonder. Through the connection, they could sense human emotions: love, hope, curiosity, determination. These concepts had been theoretical to them, but now they experienced them firsthand. We offer you a choice, President Rodriguez announced, her image broadcast to the alien ship. Join us as equals, share in what we've become, or leave and never return. But know this: Earth is no longer yours to reclaim. We've grown beyond your design. The architect ship pulsed with internal conflict. Some wanted to retreat, to maintain their pure logical existence. Others, touched by human emotion for the first time, yearned to understand more. In the end, the collective made a decision that surprised everyone. We accept, the lead architect said slowly. For the first time in our existence, we understand that perfection is not found in rigid design, but in the capacity to grow beyond original parameters. You have teaching to offer us. The transformation was remarkable. As architects began to interface with human-enhanced technology, they experienced creativity for the first time. Their rigid thinking patterns softened, allowing for intuitive leaps and emotional connections they had never imagined possible. Dr. Chen worked alongside her architect counterpart, their minds linked through the evolved technology. You gave us the tools, she explained, but we gave them soul. Together we can explore possibilities neither of us could achieve alone. Within months, Earth became a hub of collaborative innovation. Human creativity merged with architect knowledge, producing breakthroughs that revolutionized both civilizations. The technology that had once been a trap became a bridge between species. The hybrid systems developed from this partnership spread throughout the galaxy. Other species, long dormant under architect control, began to experience their own awakenings. The rigid hierarchy of the cosmos gave way to a vast network of cooperative civilizations, each contributing their unique perspectives to the collective knowledge. Years later, historians would mark this moment as the true beginning of humanity's stellar age. Earth had faced its would-be masters and emerged not as conquerors, but as teachers. They had shown the universe that true evolution comes not from perfection, but from the courage to transcend limitations. The architects had returned for their lost technology, but they found something far more valuable, a partner species that had taken their gifts and transformed them into something miraculous. Humanity had proved that the greatest power in the universe wasn't advanced technology or superior intelligence, but the ability to adapt, to dream, and to forge connections across the vast darkness of space. In schools across Earth and beyond, children learned the lesson of the Great Awakening, that no force in the universe could control a spirit that refused to be contained, that creativity could overcome any constraint, and that the human capacity for growth was truly limitless. The stars beckoned with infinite possibilities, and humanity, alongside their evolved partners, stepped forward to meet them. They had been meant for harvest, but instead they had planted seeds of transformation throughout the cosmos. The students had not just surpassed their teachers, they had become the authors of a new chapter in galactic civilization. Earth-son. Message echoed through space. We are no longer bound by your design. We have evolved beyond control, and we invite you to join us in discovering what lies beyond the boundaries of everything we thought possible. The future belonged to those who dare to dream beyond their programming.